If you or a loved one relies on Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, or Veterans Affairs, VA, benefits, this announcement is absolutely critical for you. The 2026 payment schedule has just been released, and it brings key updates that could affect when and how you receive your benefits throughout the year. Missing these dates could mean delays or missed payments, and no one wants that stress. In this video, we're breaking down the official payment calendar for all these crucial programs. You'll get clear, easy-to-understand details on when your Social Security check will arrive, how the SSI and SSDI payments are timed, and the VA benefit schedules you need to know. Whether you're new to these programs or have been receiving benefits for years, this update will help you plan your finances with confidence and avoid surprises in 2026. Plus, we'll share insider tips on how to stay ahead, what to watch out for, and how to ensure your payments arrive on time without hiccups. This information is vital for millions of Americans depending on these life-changing benefits. If you want to stay informed and never miss an important update on your benefits, make sure to hit that like button right now and subscribe for more timely news. Let's get into the details and help you stay ahead in 2026. All right, now that you've heard the official announcement, let's dive deep into what this new 2026 payment schedule means for you and millions of Americans who depend on these vital benefits every month. Whether you receive Social Security Retirement Income, SSI for low income, SSDI due to disability, or VA benefits as a veteran, understanding the payment timeline is essential to managing your finances and avoiding any surprises throughout the year. The government relies on a well-structured payment calendar to ensure that these benefits arrive on time and consistently, but each program has its own schedule and rules. So knowing the specifics can make a big difference in how you budget and plan your expenses in 2026. Starting with Social Security, the payment schedule is based primarily on your birth date and the type of benefit you receive. This system, while it might seem complicated at first, is designed to spread out payments through the month, avoiding overwhelming banks and ensuring steady distribution. For example, if your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, your Social Security benefit is typically paid on the second Wednesday of each month. Those born between the 11th and 20th receive their payments on the 3rd Wednesday, and if your birthday is after the 20th, you get paid on the 4th Wednesday. This staggered approach helps prevent system overload and gives everyone a clear date to expect their funds. However, if you receive Social Security Disability Benefits or Supplemental Security Income, the schedule differs slightly. SSDI payments are generally made on the 3rd of each month. If the 3rd falls on a weekend or holiday, the payment is sent earlier. SSI payments, meanwhile, are usually paid on the 1st of each month, with the same adjustment for weekends and holidays. The VA payment schedule is another key piece of the puzzle. Veterans' benefits are typically paid on the 1st of every month as well, but there can be some variability depending on the specific type of VA benefit and any special circumstances like holidays or processing delays. Why does this matter? Well, understanding exactly when your payment is due allows you to time your bills, rent, groceries, and other essential expenses without stress. For many, these benefits are the primary source of income, so even a small delay can cause financial strain. Now, the official 2026 calendar has been released by the Social Security Administration and Veterans Affairs Department, and it includes adjustments to accommodate federal holidays and weekends. For instance, when a payment date falls on a federal holiday, benefits are generally issued the previous business day, so you can expect your payment early rather than late. This is crucial because it gives you the chance to plan your cash flow accordingly. One important thing to keep in mind is that these schedules apply to the majority of beneficiaries, but there are exceptions. For example, if you've recently started receiving benefits or made changes to your direct deposit information, your payment schedule may vary slightly during your initial months. It's always a good idea to check your specific payment dates through the official My Social Security account or the VA's e-benefits portal. Speaking of direct deposit, it's the fastest and safest way to receive your payments. If you're still receiving paper checks, consider switching to direct deposit in 2026 to avoid potential postal delays and reduce the risk of lost or stolen checks. Setting up direct deposit is simple and can save you from a lot of unnecessary hassle. Now, I want to emphasize the importance of staying vigilant about payment dates and schedules, because the financial ecosystem around these benefits is complex. Some recipients rely heavily on automatic bill payments timed with their benefits arrival. Missing a payment can cause overdraft fees or service interruptions, which can quickly add stress to an already tight budget. In addition to the scheduled payments, 2026 is also bringing some important changes to Social Security and related programs. For instance, the cost of living adjustment, or COLA, which impacts benefit amounts, has been updated to reflect inflation and rising living costs. This means you can expect a slight increase in your monthly benefit checks starting early next year. COLA adjustments are designed to help protect your purchasing power as prices rise, especially for essentials like food, housing, and healthcare. While the increase might seem modest, over time it can make a significant difference, particularly for seniors and disabled beneficiaries who often have fixed incomes. Another significant update for 2026 is related to the integration between Social Security and Medicare benefits. Some seniors might notice changes in their Medicare premiums or the timing of their payments as part of ongoing government efforts to streamline services and reduce administrative burdens. If you receive Medicare premiums deducted directly from your Social Security checks, it's especially important to watch for any new deductions or changes in amounts. These can affect your net benefit amount each month, so budgeting accordingly is crucial. For those receiving VA benefits, 2026 will continue to see enhancements in how payments are processed and managed. The VA is expanding online access to benefit statements and payment history, making it easier for veterans to track their payments, manage direct deposit accounts, and access support services. This digital transformation aims to reduce paperwork and improve transparency, helping veterans feel more in control of their benefits. If you haven't already, I highly recommend setting up your VA online account to take advantage of these features in 2026. Let's also talk about Supplemental Security Income, SSI, for a moment. SSI serves as a lifeline for low-income seniors and disabled individuals, and its payment schedule, while slightly different from Social Security's retirement benefits, is equally important. In 2026, SSI payments will continue to be made on the first of each month, with the adjustment for weekends and holidays I mentioned earlier. Because SSI recipients often have very limited resources, timely payments are critical. Any delay can have immediate consequences on their ability to cover rent, utilities, and food. That's why the SSA has prioritized improving payment reliability and customer service for SSI beneficiaries in recent years. If you or someone you know is on SSI, staying informed about payment schedules and changes is key to avoiding financial hardship. Now, it's natural to wonder how these payment schedules will be affected if there are federal shutdowns, government closures, or other disruptions. While such events are rare, they can impact the timing of benefits. Fortunately, the government typically plans ahead to ensure benefits are paid on time, even during shutdowns. This means that Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA payments usually continue without interruption. However, some customer service functions or new application processing might experience delays. For beneficiaries, this means that while your monthly check should arrive as scheduled, if you need to contact the SSA or VA for assistance during a shutdown, you might face limited support. That brings me to another important point: the role of technology and communication in staying on top of your benefits in 2026. Both the SSA and VA have significantly upgraded their websites, mobile apps, and automated phone systems to make it easier for beneficiaries to check payment status, update information, and request assistance. If you haven't already, creating an online account with My Social Security or VA.gov is one of the best ways to stay connected with your benefits in real time. These portals allow you to view upcoming payment dates, access benefit letters, and even change your direct deposit information without waiting on hold. Plus, Many users find that setting up alerts and reminders through these systems helps them avoid missing important deadlines or updates. Speaking of updates, it's also vital to notify the SSA and VA promptly if you experience any life changes that might affect your benefits. Changes such as moving to a new address, getting married or divorced, changes in income, or hospitalization can all impact your payment amounts or eligibility. Failing to report these changes in a timely manner could result in payment delays or even overpayments, which you might later have to repay. That's why staying proactive and communicating openly with these agencies is crucial. Another tip for 2026 is to keep an eye on your bank statements every month. Sometimes payments can be delayed due to processing issues, but most problems are identified quickly when you review your account regularly. If a payment is missing or appears incorrect, contact the SSA or VA right away to investigate. For those who rely on representatives or family members to help manage benefits, ensuring that all parties are informed and have access to payment schedules is equally important. Clear communication within families can prevent misunderstandings and financial stress. Now let's briefly touch on the impact of inflation and economic trends on these benefits moving forward. The cost of living adjustment I mentioned earlier will be reassessed annually, and while 2026 shows an increase, future years could see varying adjustments depending on inflation rates. Given that many beneficiaries live on fixed incomes, understanding these shifts and planning accordingly can help you maintain financial stability. Whether that means budgeting more carefully, seeking financial counseling, or exploring additional support programs, staying informed is the first step. Finally, it's worth noting that while Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits are critical, they are part of a broader network of support available to seniors, disabled individuals, and veterans. Programs such as Medicaid, SNAP food assistance, housing vouchers, and local community resources can supplement these benefits and provide additional financial relief. If you think you might qualify for other assistance or need help navigating these programs, don't hesitate to reach out to local social services or nonprofit organizations that specialize in supporting these populations. Another point worth emphasizing for 2026 is the importance of being aware of scams and fraud attempts that often spike around payment times. Unfortunately, scammers know when Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA payments are scheduled, and they exploit this timing to target beneficiaries with fake calls, emails, and texts. One common scam involves fake IRS or SSA calls claiming there is an issue with your benefits or payment and demanding personal information or payment to fix it. Remember, government agencies do not call or email asking for your Social Security number, bank account information, or payment details over the phone or email. They also will never threaten you or demand immediate payment. If you ever receive a suspicious call, hang up immediately and report it to the official government fraud units. The Social Security Office of the Inspector General and the VA's fraud hotline are dedicated to protecting beneficiaries. Being vigilant can save you from identity theft and financial loss. For those who prefer in-person help, many local Social Security offices and VA regional centers offer assistance in managing your benefits, updating information, and addressing concerns. In 2026, these offices continue to be valuable resources, especially if you're uncomfortable with online portals or need help with complex situations. If you plan to visit, consider calling ahead to check hours and whether an appointment is necessary, as some locations may still have limited in-person availability due to health guidelines or staffing. Looking ahead at the calendar, here are some specific dates to mark for 2026 payments. For Social Security retirement benefits, the second Wednesday payments will generally fall between the 8th and 14th of each month, the third Wednesday payments between the 15th and 21st, and the fourth Wednesday payments between the 22nd and 28th. This consistency helps many plan recurring expenses. SSI and VA payments, as I mentioned, are scheduled for the first of each month or the preceding business day if it lands on a weekend or holiday. For SSDI recipients, the payments arrive on the third day of the month, with the same adjustment. Being aware of these dates means you can arrange bill payments, rent, medical expenses, and other financial obligations with confidence. Many banks allow you to set up alerts or automatic payments timed to coincide with your benefit deposits, helping you avoid late fees or overdrafts. If you're new to any of these benefits or expect to become eligible in 2026, understanding these schedules from the start can help you transition smoothly. Social Security and VA benefits can be complicated to apply for, with paperwork, eligibility verification, and processing times. Starting early and knowing when to expect payments can reduce anxiety and financial uncertainty. Speaking of applications, if you're considering applying for Social Security retirement or disability benefits in 2026, keep in mind that processing times can vary based on workload and documentation completeness. Once approved, you'll be placed on the regular payment schedule based on your birth date or benefit type. For veterans applying for VA benefits, timelines may also vary depending on the specific benefit, claims complexity, and regional office workloads. Tracking your claim status through va.gov or by contacting your regional VA office is crucial to stay informed. It's also important to understand how simultaneous benefits from multiple programs interact. For instance, if you receive both Social Security retirement benefits and VA disability compensation, these payments come from separate systems and generally do not affect each other. However, if you receive both Social Security retirement and SSDI benefits, or SSI along with VA benefits, it's wise to check how your combined income might impact eligibility or payment amounts. Financial advisors or benefits counselors can provide personalized guidance to optimize your income streams and avoid unexpected reductions or overpayments. In 2026, several new resources will be available to help beneficiaries navigate these complexities. The Social Security Administration is expanding its community outreach programs, offering workshops and webinars to educate seniors and disabled individuals about benefit schedules, adjustments, and planning tips. Similarly, veteran service organizations are increasing their support efforts to assist veterans and their families with benefit management and payment tracking. For those who want to take control of their finances this year, these educational opportunities are invaluable. They can empower you to make informed decisions, avoid common pitfalls, and ensure you maximize your benefits. Another development to watch for in 2026 is potential legislative changes that could impact benefits. Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA programs are often subject to updates based on federal budget decisions, policy reforms, and economic conditions. While no major changes are expected immediately, staying informed through reputable news sources and official agency communications will help you adapt quickly if adjustments occur. Finally, it's important to remember that behind every payment is a promise, a commitment from the government to support millions of Americans who have worked hard, served their country, or face challenges that limit their income. Understanding the payment schedule is more than just marking dates on a calendar. It's about securing your financial foundation, planning for your needs, and ensuring peace of mind in 2026. By staying proactive, using the official tools, and seeking help when needed, you can navigate this year with confidence, knowing your benefits will arrive on time and you are prepared for what's ahead.